Hi, my name is Stephani Prieto. I'm an attorney here at the Nieves law firm, and today we're going to be talking about who can be listed as a protected party in restraining orders. Now, to start off, restraining orders have their own requirements in order to even file. And so to begin with, the person seeking a restraining order has to meet those qualifications, and that is dependent on the type of restraining order that you are going to get. Now, if you're filing a civil harassment restraining order, usually this is meant for people that aren't related, whether that's your neighbor or an acquaintance, but the connection being that it's a civil connection. Now, domestic violence restraining orders require that relationship to be there, whether that be a partner, your wife, spouse, additionally, whether it's a family member, a brother or sister, but you have that connection that goes deeper than just a civil harassment restraining order. Now, for elder abuse, you have the very specific requirements of qualifying as an elder, and so you need to show that the person or who you're trying to get a restraining order against may have some power over you as an elder. And additionally, for workplace violence restraining orders, you have that connection of your job. Your job is the one requesting the workplace violence restraining order, and so they need to qualify who is the protected person there, and that would typically be an employee. Now that we've established the first level of a restraining order request, then we can look at the protected parties associated with each restraining order. Now, if we're starting with a civil harassment case, the most common people that would qualify for protected parties are those that are likely living in the home, if this is an issue that's occurring due to your residence, your family members. So if you're the person being harassed and the harassment has maybe occurred around your family, whether that be your husband, wife, or child, then you can go ahead and request those parties as protected persons. Now, the issue comes in when you're requesting protection for adults who may not live in the home but visit your home frequently. The issue that may come up there is that those parties can seek their own restraining order. And so some courts may find issue with that and may determine that if those people really feel the need for protection, they can come forth and request their own civil harassment restraining order. So typically you're gonna limit yourself to people that have been in direct contact with you, and so they are also put in danger of the harassment or threats of violence that may be happening civilly in your case. Now, if we're looking at domestic violence restraining orders, the most common protected parties are children, usually because it's between domestic partners. And so for that instance, you would include all your children or the family that lives in the home and has been around for the domestic violence. Therefore, in summary, as long as you as the main party who is seeking the restraining order has a connection to the protected persons that you are requesting, you'll likely meet the burden and requirement to list them as protected parties. If you have any further questions in regards to restraining orders or their filing proceedings, or just questions generally about criminal or restraining order law, please give us a call here at the Nieves Law Firm so we can see what we can do for you.